Hey everybody, DM Gallibond here with another edition of Lore Friday, and today we're going to be taking a look at Alkazaar's Appendix, which is the level 15 adventure for characters that comes to us from the sourcebook Candlekeep Mysteries. But before we go any further, I want to remind you to like the video, share the video, click the post notification bell, click that subscribe button, let people know what you found here, and now let's get on with the adventure. In Alkazaar's Appendix, you need to solve the mystery of the final unfinished adventure of the legendary adventurer Alkazaar. The setting for this one is the Candlekeep Library and ruins of a Netherese necropolis out in the Anauroch Desert. Teaser for this one is the great Volo writes about adventures that he claims to have had. But what separates him from the legendary Alkazaar is that Alkazaar actually lived through all the adventures he wrote about. Yet there's one adventure that remained unfinished. Can you solve the mystery and finish the adventure that Alkazaar could not? Gauntlet Thrown. This adventure begins when the characters read the story of the lost golem in Alkazaar's Appendix and discover the magic picture in the book. The picture portal can teleport the adventurers to the golem. Now, the book was found by members of a tribe of nomadic people called the Bedine, who live in the desert of Anauroch. The Bedine are discussing what to do with the golem and how they can profit from it. The golem appears inactive, but the party can figure out how to activate the golem from the book. And by talking with the Bedine, the adventurers learn about a ruined cave complex known as the Hall of Rainbows that could contain clues to the golem's origin. But the Bedine also warn that the cave complex is the territory of a deadly purple worm. So the adventurers must travel to the Hall of Rainbows. After facing and defeating the purple worm, they discover clues that lead to the ruined city of Azumar. And they must navigate these ruins and find the vault where the golem's master, Prince Hamakai, now rests. And in a final showdown, the party must face and defeat a Dracolich named Zixarishka, and then command the golem to open the vault and complete its mission, which is to deliver the prince's body to Elysium. This is an adventure that has a lot of very tough fights in it. And most of the enemies that you are going to be facing are, of course, undead, because you're in a necropolis. And while a blue dragon Dracolich is no pushover, actually the most difficult encounter that you're going to face is an encounter that is against 3 giant scorpions, which are CR3 monsters, 4 wights, which are also CR3 monsters, and a storm giant skeleton, which is a CR16 monster. So all 8 of those monsters are going to attack you at once in one battle. So that makes that fight a little bit tougher than fighting against the Dracolich. Special creatures or items, there's that blue dragon Dracolich, a named ancient Netherese archmage, a Netherese scroll of incredible power, and memoirs of an ancient Netherese prince. So now my favorite elements of the adventure is a high-level Indiana Jones type swashbuckling adventure that pits the characters against the undead, including a greedy Dracolich. There are fabulous treasures that could spell doom for the Anauroch Desert if they fall into the wrong hands. And there's an opportunity to become legendary heroes. And this particular adventure can also introduce a potential recurring villain if the Dracolich's phylactery is not found and destroyed. Guess who would be coming after the party if they don't take care of the Lich's phylactery? Alright, so plus there are some cool maps including a necropolis. Alright, Easiest homebrew adaptation. This can drop into any campaign that features adventures in a desert setting. Just change the name of the desert and maybe change the name of the city if you're not in the Forgotten Realms, and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Alright, and use with other editions. Most of the monsters and NPCs here have appeared in older editions. It's just a few details are going to change, and you just would want to use stat blocks for appropriate monsters from those other editions. And that's it. It's kind of a short adventure in the way it's described. The reason I'm being a little bit short on the description is that there's a lot that, if you give too many details, it would kind of spoil the fun of trying to figure out how everything works in this particular adventure. Would rather be a little bit cagey about it. I think DMs would like this adventure, and its potential that characters who are into high magic, high adventure type things, they would probably like this adventure as well. Alright, and that is going to do it for this week. Hey, we hope we will see you back here next time for another edition of Lore Friday. Remember, please, to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, click the post notification bell so you get notified every time new content drops on the channel. And with that, good night, everybody.